Students among several injured after two-vehicle crash in Top Hill. 4 students were among several injured in a motor vehicle crash in Top Hill, St. Elizabeth on Wednesday. Reports are that a flatbed truck transporting a backhoe was traveling along the main road when the driver lost control of the vehicle, which then overturned, hitting a Toyota Noah transporting students. It is understood that the driver of both vehicles along with the students suffered injuries and were taken for medical treatment. Sections of Lawrence Tavern St. Andrew under curfew. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in Kings Weston District and Florence Hill Lawrence Tavern St. Andrew. The curfew began at 6 p.m. on Friday and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday, September 22nd. The boundaries of the curfew are north from the King Weston Infant and Primary School along King Weston Road with an imaginary line to the border of St. Andrew and St. Mary, south from the border of St. Andrew and St. Mary to the intersection of Florence Hill and the Temple Hall Main Road, east from the intersection of Florence Hill and the Temple Hall Main Road with an imaginary line to the intersection of King Weston and the Florence Hill Main Road, west from the King Weston and Florence Hill Main Road along King Weston Road to King Weston Infant and Primary School. During the hours of the curfew, all persons are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Police issue a new appeal for information on missing 7-year-old. The St. Catherine Police have renewed its call for information that could lead to the discovery of 7-year-old Emilia Janelle McFarlane of Waterloo Close, Spanish Town in St. Catherine, who has been missing since Saturday, August 31. McFarlane is said to be of fair complexion, slim built, and about 4 feet tall. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that the young girl was last seen at home wearing a multicolored shirt and a brown blouse. All efforts to locate her since have been futile. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Emilia Janelle McFarlane is being asked to contact the Spanish Town Police at 876-984-2305, the 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. No photograph of Emilia was made available at the time of publication. Hopewell High School teachers stay off the job. Uncertainty surrounds the operation of the Hopewell High School in Hanover, as the majority of teachers reportedly stayed off the job on Friday. Reporters understand that about 10 teachers showed up for work. A teacher who spoke with reporters and asked not to be named said Brian Grant, the school principal, only returned to work Friday from a long leave. Grant was taken into custody hours following the murder of the institution's bursar last December. On December 20, Jermaine Roberts, 35, was reportedly shot by a gunman as he was about to drive off the school's compound. Grant, who was on the outside of the facility at the time of the incident, reportedly smashed into a glass door and sustained injuries in a bid to escape. He was taken to a medical institution for treatment. However, the police took Grant into custody hours after the incident. He was released from custody 2 days later. It is now rumored that some teachers do not want the principal at the school. Head of the Police Area 1 Assistant Commissioner of Police ACP Glenfort Miller said the police are currently trying to determine the reasons for the absence of the majority of the teachers at the school on Friday. The police were informed that there was a scant turnout of teachers at the Hopewell High School, so as a result, the superintendent for Hanover would have actually visited and sent a team to make some inquiries to see what was happening, stated ACP Miller. It was confirmed that a limited number of teachers would have turned out, but the community safety and security team from Hanover and other members would have actually been visiting the school to try to ascertain what was really happening. But plans are afoot with the superintendent to have some discussion with the principal at the school, ACP Miller added. Although Grant was released from custody days after being arrested, the police indicated in a December 27, 2023 interview that he remains a person of interest. In March, the former head of the Police Area 1, ACP Clifford Chambers, told reporters that investigators are looking at other aspects that they can tie to not the principal, but the shooter involved in terms of forensics and linking the crime scene to other crime scenes. Reporters were unable to further obtain updates on the matter. PNP rubbishes threats of lawsuit by Wholeness. The People's National Party (PNP) says it will not be deterred by Prime Minister Andrew Holness's threat to sue members of the party over alleged false and defamatory statements about when he became aware of an Integrity Commission illicit enrichment probe into his financial affairs. Holness' attorney said on Thursday that they were given instruction by the Prime Minister to take legal actions against PNP members who made the allegations against him at a press conference. However, the PNP hit back in a release Friday, stating that the party will continue to promote and defend the rights of Jamaican people to good governance, transparency, and probity in public life. The threat of legal action will neither deter nor distract us from the mission. In addition, the spectrum of this lawsuit will not stop the party from carrying out its representational duties and its constitutional responsibilities as opposition, the party noted. At the press conference on Thursday, members of the PNP, including Party President Mark Golding, suggested that Holness misled the country when he told the media last year that he wasn't aware of any Jamaica Labour Party parliamentarian being under investigation for illicit enrichment. However, the JLP has said the Prime Minister spoke the truth when he indicated to the media on August 17, 2023, that he was not aware of any member of the JLP being written by the Integrity Commission, with an indication that they are under investigation for illicit enrichment. Holness attorneys from the law firm Helen Gibson, Helen in a release, also outlined what is said was the timeline of correspondence between Holness and the Integrity Commission, which it said confirmed that the Prime Minister did not lie when he said on August 17 that he was not aware of the investigation. The attorneys noted that based on their record, communication of the investigation was made to them on August 18, 2023. The Integrity Commission has recommended that both the Financial Investigations Division (FID) and the Tax Administration Jamaica (TAJ) examine aspects of the financial affair of Mr. Holness. Restrictions on entertainment events for some Manchester communities. Police say some communities in South Central Manchester, which have been affected by recent crimes including murders, are being restricted from having entertainment events. Assistant Superintendent of Police Lamar Clark told a community meeting in Albion, Manchester on Thursday that the police are monitoring the threat level in some communities and share that if situations are under control where we see the police feel that it is safe for citizens to gather and upon gathering their lives are not at risk, then we will be able to grant some permits in this area. He listed some of the communities being restricted from having entertainment events. As it relates to the areas that are no permit zone presently, it is almost to say it is the entire Manchester at this time. Albion, Tulsa Street, Green Street, Mayday, Cedar Grove, Georges Valley, Richmond, Royal Flat, Hearties, New Hall, Comfort, Broadleaf, the famous Greenvale, New Green. So you realize I am almost naming the entire parish, and this is because the crime monster is not affecting one area within the parish, it is affecting the entire parish, he noted. He went on to urge residents to assist the police in restoring peace. You are here and you want your community to have your entertainment back, so you are going to have to work with the police. We have to solve the problems before we can start issuing permits, he noted. Clark, in responding to questions from the media and residents about the tough security measure, explained that it is necessary. Jamaica, we have a culture of dance and entertainment, but when that threatens the lives of our citizens, we have to put measures in place, and that is what is presently happening in Manchester Division, he noted. However, event promoters are calling for a re-evaluation of the security measures in Albion and surrounding areas. Party promoter and resident of Albion, Natalie Mackenzie, said it is affecting economic activities. What about the people that have been paying their own robbing every week, and how is it that we can collect our little money back, make a little extra over the weekend because we work so hard paying our money, she stated. The good have to suffer for the bad. Remember, we have our kids, and we've been hustling to pay back the people for them to get their draw. We need a little assistance for that. If we can at least have 2 police in our venue, we need little assistance for that. If we can even get a little time to collect back our money, because it has not been easy for us, she added. Former Councillor Edward Smile, Knockpatrick Jamaica Labour Party, expressed concern over the rise in murders in Manchester. I remember the days of walking this street, and when we realized that we are now growing it is new of crime in Kingston, but now it is right at our doorstep, he said during a walkthrough with political leaders in Green Street, Knockpatrick. The days of us walking from Mayday to Mandeville at night without fear, no, you wouldn't even think about it, much less to do it, he added. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.